This is Damon Stevens with FinWealth Builders. Today is Wednesday, September 28th, 2022, the stock market update for trades of the day. And boy, was it a day. We talked about this rally coming and, that we were at support here and we should get a bounce at any time. And today was that day. So hopefully you were able to take advantage of that. Hopefully you're profitable today and you're ready for that bounce as we talked about. So let's kind of get into it, see how the day went and what to plan for as we get into the rest of this week. So looking at the Dow is up 1.88%. NASDAQ was up 2.05%, S&P 500 up 1.97%. If you look across the board, green, except for Apple, which was very interesting because Apple's kind of been the leader and kind of been holding its own and actually didn't kind of sets aside today, but it still did pretty good. I mean, if you bought the bottom, you bought the dips today, man, you just killed it. Just about on anything, and we'll show you in a minute all the stocks that we track and post and watch on a daily basis. And there's more to come, more likely. We're seeing a lot of new money coming in, and you'll see that here in a second. So let's stay tuned. Let's get into it. Find out where this rally is going to go possibly here. So looking at Thursday, let's see. Let's go back to today. So Wednesday, nothing really big. Pending home sales, nothing was like a shocker. Even the Fed speak was not. But and Thursday we have jobless claims. We have domestic purchases, SARS coming out. We have PCE on Friday. So, it's possible we could see this rally throughout the day. It's also, possible that this could be a little, fake out, that we got either a dead cat bounce or this could be a fake out. But seeing the volume come in gives me an indication that this may be a buy the dip, at least if it's temporary. And you can see here the number of shorts that are in the market. And we're at record levels, but that doesn't mean we can't have these little rallies during the bear market rallies that kind of come and go as we get into this market. But looking at calls and puts, so the things in red are the people shorting the market with contracts or investors, and the green are the calls. And you can see right now we still have a high number of people shorting this market, and really those who want to get rewarded, 360 and 350 are kind of the lines in the sand where if these individuals want to get paid out, the market's got to come down, hopefully below those numbers if they want to get paid out. It's possible that we could get a rally and maybe shut out these, and that means the market wins, except for maybe these here at 390, but the market wins and pulls back that money. So we'll see what happens. But right now, there are a lot of people short in the market, a lot of investors, so they're going to have to cover. So if we get towards the end of this week and they don't have money, or the market hasn't come down, they're going to probably pump money in to cover. And that means they're going to pump the stock, and the stock's going to probably rocket here. So just be prepared for that. We also talked about this, the S&P 500. This is all the companies in the S&P 500 that are under the over/under the 50-day moving average. And companies over the 50-day are typically bullish. Companies under are bearish. And you can see that, the last little rally we had, 92%. That's like unusually high number of companies that were above. And then you see we just kind of dropped right off. And we're down here at the bottom where we were back here in June at the old lows, which we've made new lows now. And we've been here for about 3 days. And you see now this nice little big candle. And you don't necessarily see that big of a candle here. So it was definitely a lot of momentum in this candle, a lot of volume coming in. So now we're bouncing off of that. So that's good, but we're still around 7% of companies over the 50-day moving average, which is not a lot. HYG, so high yield bonds, bounced. That's what we want to see. Want to see this continue on up if we want to continue to get this rally going. Really need to get above this 72.09, which is resistance right now, make that support. TLT, same thing. Nice little bump off the bottom here after putting a new bottom in. Really need to see this rally up here and get above the 20-day moving average. So we got a little work to do. But if we can keep this going for a couple of days, then I'll be more of a believer that we can have at least a little short sustained rally. So just stick with us and let's see what we can do. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to our channel, FinWealth Live on YouTube. And if you want to join our Discord, we have a free Discord server, basically a chat room, and where we post our daily watch list. Definitely join that. You click on that link right off of finwealthlive.com, and that'll get you in there. And if you want to join us and become a member, here's the dashboard for the members. And you have live trading access. You have access to training courses, including our master class, which has several different techniques and trading methods to help those who are new, or somebody who's experienced and looking for something maybe new to try. Gives it maybe a new idea that may have considered for investing. Also group training and one-on-ones. And one of the things with one-on-ones is great. Last couple of times we've kind of looked at other people's setups and been able to tweak them a little bit for them to help it optimize it for their trading. So let's look at the stocks here, which is just great to see. What a great day. Obviously, if we can keep this bounce going, it obviously puts in higher lows, which we want to see. Higher highs and higher lows would mean that we're on our way out of this bear market. So can we do it? We'll see. But for at least right now, Amazon, nice bounce off the support level after 3 trading days. 4th day, bouncing off. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going up here. We have resistance up here at the 20-day moving average at 123. So we got to get above that. But, a couple days in, if we can hold it, we can hopefully get a rally going here again. Netflix continue to hold up. Nice bounce. Huge candle today. Really a skyrocket. If you caught this, this was a huge rocket ride. It just went all day, and it was just a nice slow pace. So a nice ride on Netflix today. For solar, nice ride up as well. It's got to get up, obviously it's been in this little zone right here for a while. So it's got to break up and get above this 140 area. So we'll see if it can do that. But right now, nice run. Tesla, nice bounce off of our support line. It's been down here for a couple of days. We'll see if it can break above this 288 area to get going to the upside. Apple came down here, almost tagged down the bottom of this channel. So it was looking like it was going to possibly go down and put new lows in, but it bounced today. We'll see if it can hold. It's back above this resistance line, which is what we want to see. Chipotle, nice little bounce off this 200-day moving average. It's been there for 3 days. This is the 4th day in, and we got a little bit of a bounce. So we'll see if we can keep that and sustain that going forward here. NVIDIA, nice little bounce finally. So now we got, a couple days off that low, but we got to get above this resistance area here and get really above 133 in this 136 area to run. Microsoft, nice bounce off of support as well after putting lows in every day. Talked about this kind of flattening out. It looks like we got a little bounce, but we do get it. We need to get above 241 to get things moving here. So here's the helpful thing. So we talked about bonds being up here at the top of our band here and really, elevated above where it normally is, and that we expected to pull back, and we got that today. It spiked up in the morning, and then it failed and pulled back here right down to our line here. Looking to see if that holds. If we can break through here and go down to the 20, that'll help it. That means money's flowing out of bonds and back into the market, which is what we want. Same with the 2-year yield. You can see we had a little bit of a pause here, and then this nice rejection off of there. So we close to the bottom of this candle, right between these 2 candles. We really want to have a continuation down here to 388 to keep this rally going. Dollar, same thing. Up here is just up here elevated on this 3rd band. Now we come down, tag this line right here. So looking for hopefully a continuation play tomorrow. Gold, nice bounce off support. Finally, a nice rally too. So we're up at 1658. We're right in the middle of this candle. Really need to get above 1680 to get a run here. Otherwise, we might be, in a channel. VIX had a huge spike up here, almost at 35, which, if it got above there, 36, I'd say we're coming down and testing those new lows. But it didn't. It actually, pulled back down here and huge candle down. Still above 30 though. It closed above 30, which still sends a signal that volatility is still in the marketplace. Wasn't quite ready to give it up. We'll see if we can get another pull down tomorrow. So really keep an eye on that VIX. If the VIX can keep coming down, that could be a big, huge reward for the market. Looking at the SPY, you see we got this nice big engulfing candle. Now it takes this whole group out. But we closed just, below the support line, which is kind of where this pivot, this 371.04 is. We really want to stay above that. We kind of spiked it and we pulled back down below it. We want to see if we can get a play above 371 tomorrow, or above that. 373 would be better. See if we can get a run. If we can get above that, then 376, 380 would be the next lines in the sand we're working towards. If we break back down, though, below 363, look for a possible play down to new lows. S&P 500. So this is the weekly chart, and you see here we're really kind of still under resistance. We need to really break above that and chase this candle back up here. Hopefully this next few days. But we're at least above the 200-day moving average again, which is great. That's where we want to be. So really, we need a rescue operation for that SPY to stay above there on a weekly basis. And then also we talked about this with SPY on the monthly chart. You can see it's right above that 50-day moving average. It's been hovering down there. We got to bounce off of it. We want to stay away from that. And you can see we're oversold here. So we can see if we can get a bounce here and get this moving forward. We're getting the triple Qs, nice engulfing candle up to the upside. So we need to break it really above, this 280 tomorrow to kind of keep the rally going. If not, we could become channel based or go back towards lows. IWM, nice huge candle. Went in here to try to fill this gap. If you count the wick in it, I mean, it really did fill the gap in today. So really, we got a gap fill, which, gives us nice bullish momentum towards the upside here, hopefully. XLF financials, you can see nice little bounce off the support here after being there a few days. We're only in the middle of this candle. We really need to get above this candle at 31 to get a rally going here. Bitcoin, nice little bounce, and then it failed yesterday, and now it's kind of just hovering right here in the middle. It's above this support line here, this trend line down here. So we just need to hold this and get a couple of days above it, and if so, maybe we can rally up and bust through this other line at the top. Ethereum consolidating down here, still showing weakness here on Ethereum. Really needs to get back, above this channel, or at least above this moving average here to get a rally going. We're currently sitting here, at 1322. Really need to get, somewhere above 1400 to get going. So that's our stocks, our cryptos, things we're looking at. Definitely join our Discord if you haven't already, and check out our watch list. We post it every morning before the market opens, so you know what we're looking at trading, when we're getting in, when we're getting out. Which I don't know a lot of sites that are doing that. Most of the times they just put a watch list out there, but they don't tell you, when to get in, when to get out, or at least when they're getting in. So not financial advice, but definitely those services are out there for you. Tomorrow night we'll recap all our stocks and our purchases for the day, and get a game plan for the next day. But watch those breaks tomorrow. If we can break above the close today, look for a new additional rally tomorrow. If we don't, we could have an inside day tomorrow where we just kind of trade, between the highs and the lows that we had today, or we could break down lower if this was a fake out. So just be prepared for both, but I do like the volume. Volume typically tells you it was not a fake out. So we'll see if that continues tomorrow. It gives us a couple days. With a couple days in, typically you can start establishing a trend. With 1 day in, it's not necessarily a trend yet. So stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow night.